I want to make an appeal to you on behalf of all VHS video recorders and players. Please, 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 when you put a tape in, make sure that you've fast forwarded it and rewound it at least once before you try and play it and decide there's something good or bad about that tape. If you've been curled up for 30 years or more, would you be able to unroll smoothly and silkily like you would expect to on a brand new tape that was made last week? I think you'll find that anything that is curled for any length of time will actually have a problem uncurling. VHS video recorders are made very, very precisely. They have a head track width of 49 microns in the UK. That's for a PAL machine, which is half the width of a human hair. I mean, it is minuscule, and you're getting something that has been curled up in a tight little pack, and you're expecting it to work straight away. The fact is that it will be curved in that direction and in that direction. That means that it will not work first time properly. If it does, you're lucky. But if it doesn't, well, that's normal. And all you've got to do is give the time. Time is the cure. Give it the ability to unroll and re-roll. So fast forward it, rewind it, possibly even play it once before you decide there's anything wrong with it or right with it. Obviously, I'm not talking about mouldy tapes. That's a different problem. You have to sort out the mould. But one of the good things about sorting out the mouldy tapes is that you will actually have run them through a couple of times. At least you'll have relaxed them off. So give your tapes a chance, and make sure, if you play them into a CRT, make sure you have it put onto the VCR button or the AV input. If you're playing them onto a flat screen, make sure you go in through an appropriate AV input if you've got one. It may not be happy with a flat panel TV, but it should work. There shouldn't be a problem. But please don't start taking the machines apart and taking the tapes apart before you've given them a chance to do their job. I've spent many years repairing video recorders, and I can assure you, they do not have a habit of going wrong just because they can, and not for one tape. The amount of people who are saying, I've got this one tape and it's a problem. They go onto Facebook, and of course everybody on Facebook says, take it apart, clean the heads. Well, that's okay, but you have to know what you're doing. And then they say, oh, start adjusting the guides. For God's sake, do not adjust the guides unless you know what you're doing. It costs thousands of pounds for the test equipment to be able to set the guides up. You haven't got it. You just spent $20 down at the local thrift store or the charity shop buying a video recorder. Why would you want to go out and spend £2,000 on the appropriate equipment to be able to set the thing up? Leave it alone until you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, leave it alone. Find somebody who does. Ask on a proper thing. You can come and ask on my channel, or you can ask on, there are several other good YouTubers. Please, for the sake of all VCRs, Betamax, VHS, V2000, don't just fiddle, because you might as well just pick it up and throw it in the bin before you start. Anyway, that's it. Catch you another time. Like, subscribe. See you later. Bye bye.